Each year, at the 11th hour, at the 11th day, at the 11th month, our country observes a 2-minute silence. Armistice Day on the 11th of November marks the end of the First World War and is a day to remember and honour those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. This silence is held in our churches on Remembrance Sunday because we wish to honour and remember those who fought not only in world wars but in conflicts since 1945, in which over 12,000 have been injured or killed.
The war, which was meant to end all wars, has not done so. When evil forces are at work in the world, there are times when war can be justifiable as a last resort to stop such atrocities. So we remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in their service of their country and the pursuit of freedom, justice and peace. We also inevitably remember those we love and from whom we are parted.
Today we remember and give thanks for all of those who so bravely gave of themselves for the welfare of others. We do so mindful of people from all across the world, representing so many different religions, stood by Britain during our hour of need. Their sacrifice, undoubtedly of such significance, has rarely been appreciated and must never be forgotten.
The students of North Bromsgrove played their part in the First World War. 107 former students of what was then the county high school enlisted and served in the war. 2 former students worked as war nurses, and the school even welcomed a Belgian refugee. Their experiences reflected the country as a whole. They fought in many regiments, mainly the local Worcester and Warwickshires, but others served in the Coldstream Guards, the Rifle Brigade, the Boat Patrol, and the newly formed Royal Air Force. They fought on the Western and Eastern Front and at sea, and 4 were decorated for their bravery. Tragically, they suffered, like the rest of the country. 17 were wounded, 3 were gassed, 2 suffered shell shock, 1 was torpedoed, and 2 were taken prisoners of war. Tragically, 10 were killed in action. Their names are remembered on the school war memorial, but it is important to remember more than the names. What they experienced was horrific. John Herbert Jones was one of those killed. He was a talented student and a member of Bromsgrove Rugby Club. Following his death, a fellow soldier wrote to his father to describe John's final hours. He was in the trenches, living in freezing conditions. They had only 2 coats to sleep under. They came under attack and 28 shells landed near their trench. The noise and the destruction would have been devastating. As a shell exploded, John was buried alive, which must have been a horrible way for him to die. His friend wrote, "Where your son is buried, I do not know. He has no grave, but is remembered at Tynecott Memorial."
Smoke is rising from the houses, people burying their dead. I asked somebody what the time is, but time doesn't matter to them yet. People talking without speaking, trying to take what they can get. I ask you if you remember Prospect, how could I forget? Drums, here it comes. Don't you wish your life could be as simple as fish swimming round in a barrel when you've got the gun? Oh, and I run. Here it comes. We're just 2 little figures in a suit. get beyond a kind of control, but I wasn't one. Now here I lie on my own in a separate sky. And here I lie on my own in a separate sky. I don't wanna die on my own here tonight. But here I lie on my own in a separate sky.
With Thanksgiving, a mother for her children, England mourns her children from across the sea.
Flesh of her flesh they were, spirit of her spirit, fallen in the cause of fire.
Solemn the drums thrill, death august and royal, sing sorrow up into immortal spheres.
There is music in the midst of desolation and a glory that shines upon our tears.
They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow.
They were staunch to the end against odds encountered. They fell with their faces to the foe.
They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
They mingle not with their laughing comrades again. They sit no more at the familiar tables of home.
They have no lot in our labour of the daytime. They sleep beyond England's foam.
But where our desires are and our hopes profound, felt is a wellspring that is hidden from sight.
To the innermost heart of their own land, they are known as the stars are known to the night.
As the stars that shall be bright, and when we are dust, moving in marches upon the heavenly plain, as the stars that are starry, in the time of our darkness, to the end, they remain.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scars heard amid the gulls below. We are the dead, short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith, with us you die. We shall not sleep, through poppies grow in Flanders fields.